For this series, again, a best-of-1 series. Their lobby is close to ready. So we're going to get through it, and it is Oregon for it.
But the problem is that it's the Monty on the other side, and obviously he's not ideal at getting aggressive, but
what's
gets
doing?
super aggressive.
And here comes the Monty. 2 smokes going down, and they step their way in. Black Ray drops and finds one. Gets charged over by the Oryx. Have not seen that in the longest time, but Black Ray. Neilio comes in and finds Suzu C. A second one onto Aniton. That's the Monty removed, and a third for Replica. T1 are turning this around.
Which will land bullets faster than almost any other weapon, and he's going to struggle here. That's a
nice.
clever move.
Replica knows that he's got the advantage holding on the hard wall, on the soft wall, sorry, then swings into Cubby for the closeout. It looks like beautiful closing round.
But the window is being watched, so he needs to be very careful. Replica takes some damage. There it is. Gatarada on the cover. Fantastic from him. Gets the kill on to Yeti, and once again, Des being caught out in sight, just completely unaware of where the swarm of CYCLOPS players were coming from, and they just absolutely run over the top of them. Interestingly, Des, we've got 4 lined up here. It looks like we're going to have a rush in, and that's how you deal with a rush. Black Ray with a shotgun to the face of Neilio tells Ayagator that they're incoming. The bunker rush falling apart right now for T1 as Gatarada finds 11, and this is it. The net is closing around them. It takes a matter of seconds for that round to be shut down. That might be one of the quickest we've had of the stage.
I mean, 3 shotguns on side as well, waiting for someone to step over the top so he can snap those jaws shut. Neilio finds another onto Gatarada, and this is a good round for T1. Attempted flank from Suzu C, shut down. This could be a flawless round coming in, almost, as Ayagator does get Replica, but instantly traded out as the 2 players stack on top of each other.
Yeti just holding the angle from Trophy. There you go.
Good night.
That was a beautiful angle held from Black Ray. Gets himself a double off the breach, and sometimes it just goes to show. He's going to look to push in through the breach, but no, it's watched, and it's well watched as Gatarada shuts it down from distance all the way over by the double window.
These shotguns, though, could be lethal against those 3 low health members as in they come. Do they know about Aniton? No, they don't. Oh, he swings out at the wrong time, though. 11, just a little bit quicker. Gatarada looking to play on the hold here. Do they even know where he is? They must know. Finds one, sees the man planting, downs 1, downs 2. No way is he about to nick the round. Yeti! He'll stop him and bring it up to 5 and 5, but my God, was that close.
It really needed Yeti to put the brakes on that. Bulletproof cam feeding a lot of information at the minute. Neilio opens with the sledge, and he'll wish he hadn't as Aniton pops out and gets the big kill with the Ella shotgun. That could be the one that CYCLOPS needed, and it is. It breaks the seal, and kill after kill rain in. Unsure how to deal with it. Black Ray managing to find that opening kill onto Neilio. Ayagator doubles down onto Yeti, and this is all looking like a CYCLOPS round and game here as Ayagator finds himself a double. Less than half health. This is less than ideal, Des. He looks to find one.
Again.
Can't do that. Gets shut down, and CYCLOPS managed to close out a strong win.
4K in the final round, not even letting them get control of Shower.
And one will be left, and we're going to go to Clubhouse.
For the run out here, we'll be doing so with the impact, gets 1 kill.
So they're still very isolated here, and there's a swing onto 1, almost finds 2. Canos takes a huge amount of damage, but look at Tomorrow coming around from the back side of the stairs. They know that the pressure is going to come through. Here it is. No dice, no end, and a bit of a rough start for Damwon Kia. Soldier has the angle on the door, but Woogieman is the next to go down in the firefight as Canos doubles up and locks him over. There's finally something in DK's favor on this round, and Coated has a little bit of time to go for the plant Rin. Looked away at the last second on the first fight, lost it on the second. There is a swing up, but there is a very quick putting back down.
Now Canis trying to fall back, splots out the head, but will not be able to hit it. Coated.
Talking of, Woogieman just drives his way all the way into behind the boxes, takes the first fight. Labyrinth has a bit of a pickup on the other side. There's a swing round onto Blue. It's a 3 versus 2. There's a minute. Coated can plant in a bit of security. There's a swing round, but there's DK with the lock off, and in the end, they just sort of crouched walking into sight.
Yeah, indeed.
Got themselves dug in the corner of the shower to offer some cross angles. Swings wide, gets the first, but it's Canos on the back line. They find themselves yet again a 3 versus 1. Aziz is on the far side, and, well, he doesn't last very long. DK, 4-2 on the split.
He did his best right there, but the Thermite just a bit too strong.
Rotating up Blue. This could be an easy strike, and it is. They take care of Soldier. There was the present coming down red. Is going to show how it's done this time round. Drops the Claymore and the Thermite too. The Diffuser catches both.
Rin, of course, dying to trying to achieve the same thing. And Yas hoping to move into the garage itself. Spots out, Katsek manages to take him out. Could be peeking down at any second now. And it's a smoke and has to get tossed in. You force him to come forward.
Well, Canos has been able to flood his way in, wants to get behind the gym equipment to see if they can offer the cover, but it's Katsang that lights up with the Alder. A great take on the main stairs, and Labyrinth is going to try and stick it in and amongst the muck and the mess. They're trying to find him. You're right next to him. Is to your left and can't quite get the lock off. There it is, suddenly. A little bit of a closer firefight, but he goes down. And that puts now Tomorrow in a tricky situation. Has the time to pick them up. He's going to hold it and stick it, and the spray comes round the back, wins against the Maestro. Woogie Man is off the diffuser, but he's also out of time unless he sticks and holds. From this point on, all it takes now is Tomorrow to run round, pick up the pieces, and get the spray. Wow, that was a hyper-aggressive approach. They're able to cut off one. The spray comes around the corner. I said they used the smoke to stop that happening before. This time, they're just going to use Yas, who digs in, gets the double, 20 seconds, and everything explodes with the Alder on the backside. Canos has snuck in on the church wall. He's in between two bodies. He's finally spotted out and locked off with Yas on a triple, and DK find the final round they need.
It is so amazing to see how consistent Yas is, really. Every single time he continues to show up.
At least they got it out of here. Cafe Dostoevsky is our last one.
But he's still able to aggress on with this sort of makeshift, almost mirror window setup. But tell you what, those angles work both ways.
Tiana up to the north as well, looking to apply some pressure on the top side of Bar. Envy, who repelled in elsewhere, might find himself caught out here. C4 comes out, going to shoot it out. Now into a 1 versus 4. Light left all alone. We tend to know how these rounds play out here. Ace, a nice easy cleanup for Cloud9.
Well, I did mention the defensive top floor, didn't I?
Come up to the white corridor at any time and try and challenge him. Here we go. They're running for the blitz. Finds one with the flash and going to be an easy kill. We said in our first game of the day, Ace, when you've got a blitz, it's about isolating individuals, and they've done that perfectly.
Meryu, the first to die once again. Light is going to scamper away. Tries to get the headshot on the reverse angle of the skylight, but absolutely not. Shut down by Envy Taylor on the book, who was just waiting up there, poised and ready for that fight. It's going to be JJ to do something, anything. He manages to get one. The blitz pops over, flashes, and then decides he's had enough of that fight and just runs away. JJ ultimately 3 versus 1 for the attackers. They've got presence everywhere they need it, and it's OCM once again. We've seen a number of times him close rounds out with those final kills.
They have now moved themselves out towards the reading door, and that seems to be the play. Static holding, but now they've lost the vertical control. That can sting Lily, bringing one back at 1 versus 3 for Harper. Great concussion coming out as well to shut it out. Guts will finally get their first round.
Maybe that is all they needed here. If he tries to come up those white stairs, he's going to find himself getting shut down quick smart.
That's a shot and a half. OCN losing his skull for a second. Light bringing him down to a 5 versus 3. Lily into the 2K in the round, make it a third. Has shut Cloud9 down on their defense. A flawless round for Guts. No one would have saw that coming, except for Ace, who's now punching the air fervently.
In goes Yura. We did talk about that cocktail balcony push. It seems more like a Hail Mary than an actual attempt here, though, as Shaol shuts him down. He's going to get closed out by JJ, and surely not. He flips 180 and hits the shot before starting to get the diffuser down. This is going to Guts. Lights with a double, and it's lights out, Des, for Cloud9, as Guts come in and level things up 4-4.
OCN once again holding down here, struggling to find any success playing on the vertical. This would be a great time, but Static yet again is the entry death.
Looking to push on towards white stairs. Need to be careful of Harper playing in and around pillars, but they're aware. They know he's there. They shut him down. Envy Taylor, he's holding the angle, steps out, takes a big chunk of damage off of Yura, manages to get the kill as well as Yura steps out at an inopportune moment. Shaol on white stairs can't do it. He can't do it. And Light finds the final kill onto Envy Taylor, and Guts, they come back from 4-2 down to take this without losing an attack.
Oh man, Cloud9 being ahead and losing in the second half. Name a better duo. 2 or 3 weeks on the bounce now. We've seen it.
I'm going to go to yet another Oregon man.
The quick pop up to find the read gives number 2 an idea who's going to take it. It's number 2 because he had that first spot. They instantly try and rebuttal, and now with that body gone, it is just Afro. He was making an entrance, pepped towards Mag in the corner behind the chassis, but locked off by that FNATIC final line.
Was able to pick up the first kill there, and as K Razor is going to be take care of the clash, will be taking care of himself.
Well, there's a deep dive around the corridor, and suddenly they've been able to put some body balance. They lose above Tex with the pistol, and as that man gets zapped down, the cover comes around the back. It's blow for blow, and FNATIC are the ones that stay standing at the end. And yet again, Fav. So Mag's dug in the same corner that he was on before. He still has the chance of getting some cover, but they only have 20 seconds left to try and hold it on. Typon goes for a bit of a hot drop here, swings and gets the man. Dug in on the corner, goes for the second behind it, and suddenly they're able to try and find some space. But Mentalist with the swing gets the diffuser cold, and now they've got to try and recollect and replant. The pings are coming through. Shin is going for the cross angle. There's nobody to get the quick pick up. He's going for the rotate. There it is. K-Razor comes in clutch when they needed him, and now it's Stiggs. Well, Stiggs is well aware that this is the danger game. Heads up the stairs, gives the game away. Jiggle peaks one, but it's K-Razor. That split angle towards the back line of Attic. Stiggs hot droning Mentalist onto this firefight round. He's going to meet the Goyo, but he takes two in the trade. Uses the C4 as movement and finds the fight with Mentalist, who gets one more, finally ended by K-Razor, but there's now another body there, instantly replacing them. The pressure's coming from the Hibana holds. It's double window that locks it off in the meantime, and Afro is entirely isolated. They're in the site, and FNATIC overwhelmed and overrun that execute.
Now a man disadvantage yet once again for FNATIC.
Well, there's a spray around the side. He doesn't quite get the full kill, but he splits sides in the other ways. They can really apply themselves. There's the swing. A very tight amount of time left. It has to be a bit of a drive. K-Razor and Tex one apiece as they find themselves slipped through. Shin's down on the ground. Tex is still driving, though, and Mag now has themselves with the cover. Tex down. There's the lock off with the shotgun. There's the time and a stick. He's round the corner. There he is, K-Razor with a quad. Tex has a moment to drop. It's Lusty that opens up off, and Tex instantly gets the pickup. Mag's going to try and stick it, but there's the cross angle, there's the hold, and there's suddenly K-Razor drop two. They've gone deeper than deep. FNATIC with a plant drive themselves towards the end of this game. Typon is able to at least get one on the backside, but it's quickly mapped by Lusty. A timeout, team talk, and a moment to bring themselves back to the balance they had before, and FNATIC find the 3 points.
Find the 3 points, and with that they stay competitive for the potential top spot inside of APAC North.
Now 14 points for CYCLOPS, who are dominating in APAC North. FNATIC at 11, 9 for Damwon Kia, 8 for Fav Gaming, 7 for Guts Gaming, 5 for TALON, and 3 for T1. And